Peggy Joseph took her daughter out of school early Wednesday for this.
Because I never thought this day would ever happen. I won't have to worry about putting gas in my car. I won't have to worry about paying my mortgage. You know, if I help him, he's going to help me.
It wasn't lots of people all over the place. It was them too. But the leader of the gang was President Obama, Barack Hussein Obama. Have you heard of him?
Single American in their shoes. I hate to say this, but President Barack Obama, there is now incontrovertible evidence that he was the spearhead of a seditious conspiracy to subvert the will of the American people and overthrow the United States government back in 2016.
But you know what? If you look at those papers, they have them stone cold, and it was President Obama.
I think this is one of the most important videos that we have ever produced at American News Network. At this particular YouTube channel, we're dedicated to Americans and America. We're America first, we're Christian nationalists, which means that we have God, we have family, and we have nation. And those are our three things that bind us to this country, this great country. I come from a family of military veterans. I have people that I'm related to that have given blood and sweat and tears of representing this United States in World War II as well as Vietnam. I'm proud to say that. And we're at a crossroads here. We're at a conundrum, if you will. We have a situation that involves Barack Obama, John Brennan, Clapper, Clinton, Hillary Clinton. Can you believe this lineup that I'm listing here? James Clapper, this guy, he's another one. I'd see him on the news and you just knew that there was a deceitful tone to what he had to say. Comey with the whole barrage of his weird world around him. But today we've gotten undoubtedly the most impressive proof that Barack Obama was running the government, this pseudo-government that was representing this swamp, this back alley government. And they were trying to take out 45. What an unfortunate situation for poor Trump to have to go through this type of thing. But bottom line is it's brought us to where we are today. We need to take action against these guys. I've got a couple of clips I'd like you to take a look at. But the first thing that I want you to know is we have the United States of America and we have people that hate the United States of America. And we need to make sure that we're on the right side of that line. So here we go.
Who should the DOJ target as part of their investigation? What specific figures in the Obama administration?
Well, based on what I read, and I read pretty much what you read, it would be President Obama. He started it. And Biden was there with him, and Comey was there, and Clapper, the whole group was there. Brennan, they were all there in a room. Right here, this was the room. This is much more beautiful than it was then, but that's okay. But you know what? If you look at those papers, they have them stone cold, and it was President Obama. And except for the fact that he gets shielded by the press for his entire life, that's the one they look. He's guilty. It's not a question. You know, I like to say, let's give it time. It's there. He's guilty. This was treason. This was every word you can think of. They tried to steal the election. They tried to obfuscate the election. They did things that nobody's ever even imagined, even in other countries. You've seen some pretty rough countries. This man has seen some pretty rough countries, but you've never seen anything like it.
Every single American in their shoes. I hate to say this, but President Barack Obama, there is now incontrovertible evidence that he was the spearhead of a seditious conspiracy to subvert the will of the American people and overthrow the United States government back in 2016. We must, absolutely must, hold every one of these criminals accountable for the crimes that they committed. They are the most heinous crimes committed in American history. James Comey, John Brennan, Clapper, Rice, Biden was in the meeting in July 28th in the Oval Office. They briefed Barack Obama on Hillary Clinton's plan to, quote, tie Trump to Russia collusion lies. It consumed our national discourse for 5 years. It undermined a sitting duly elected president. It sabotaged administration. It framed a three-star general. It destroyed and ripped this country apart. We had a constitutional crisis, the likes of which I don't think any American can fully comprehend. It is atrocious, and every single one of them must be held accountable.
Because I never thought this day would ever happen. I won't have to worry about putting gas in my car. I won't have to worry about paying my mortgage. You know, if I help him, he's going to help me. I won't have to worry about putting gas in my car. I won't have to worry about paying my mortgage. I won't have to worry about putting gas in my car. I won't have to worry about paying my mortgage. I won't have